Yeah, you know what it is. Choke, no joke. Eat a wall. Rest in peace, Fuego. Don't ask me why. We here now. Let's go. Born in the Bronx, raised in Eden Wall. Place where I saw soldiers fall. Let's go.
Choke, no joke, Chiggy, choke, no joke. Choke, no joke, Chiggy, choke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Yeah, we back. Another episode of Truth Be Told, all day, every day, even on the holiday. Choke, no joke live. You know what it is. So, what I wanted to talk about is we are really coming to an end of an era. Another show that's being canceled outside of Sherry Shepherd's. You know, they canceled Sherry Shepherd's talk show. It was another show they canceled. I can't remember what it is right now. But another show that is gone, done in the gutter is Love and Hip Hop. Thank the Lord. Love and Hip Hop is finally over, y'all. It is done. It's a wrap, finito. They pulled the plug on it. And I feel like that show really was the drunk uncle of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mona, Scott Young. We know Love and Hip Hop really was Jim Jones' show. Him and Chrissy, they started that. They brought Mona in, and then she raped him for it. Allegedly. It ain't funny, but, you know, according to Jim Jones, that was his creation. They brought Mona in to help him some way or another. She was able to get it from underneath them and franchised it and made a whole bunch of money off of it. I hope over the years Jimmy and Chrissy was getting some type of PC from that. Probably not, but it's over now. You know what I'm saying? That show brought so much destruction to our culture. You know, it pushed the LGBTQ plus to the third degree. You know what I'm saying? You had, you know, so many people that you felt was in good relationships. Relationships got destroyed. It brought a super level of violence to the culture. You know, fights all the time, you know, throwing glasses, flipping tables, all types of destruction. Yeah, whether it was the reunions, you know, from Jocelyn and Stevie J to Stevie J to Benzino to Stevie J and Little Scrappy, Kimbella, Erica Mena. I mean, the fights could go on and on and on and on and on and on. And it really made us look like the N-word. It wasn't nothing came out of, nothing positive really came out of Love and Hip Hop outside of a few people careers being launched, like Jocelyn, you know, but that came with a price. Cardi B got launched out of Love and Hip Hop. That came with a price. There may have been a few people here and there that came with a price, but yeah, man, They pulled the plug on Love and Hip Hop. It's no longer. And I'm happy for that. I'm really happy for that, because it's, you know, you had Erica Mena in a relationship with Joe Budden's baby mother, Sin. You know, then they just brought on all these other people from all these other places. You know, it just showed me that the industry that I know is the industry, like, you know, for you to make it in the industry, to be popular or be amongst a certain circle of people, you have to sacrifice your integrity, or you have to join the homosexual club. And Love and Hip Hop, as you can see, most of the people that were popular on Love and Hip Hop, they were bisexual for the most part. You had a few that was gay, and you had some people that came out gay in the show. But it goes to show y'all what I tell y'all about this industry. If you don't live that lifestyle, you're not going to prosper. You know what I'm saying? You know, you had the days of Rich Dollars up there crying over Olivia, crying over Erica Mena. You know, it just, man, I'm just happy it's over. Even though it died down and it's already over as far as popularity, but Love and Hip Hop, it wasn't too much about hip hop about it. It was like they just used a bunch of dudes, baby mothers, that was connected to rappers, and if the rappers wasn't willing to come on the show, then they used their baby mothers to get up there and exploit them and put their business out there. You know, it was just horrible, man. It was horrible. And for the culture, it won't be missed. And it made people think they was famous when they wasn't. You know, especially a lot of the chicks that was on there. You know, majority of the chicks, if they wasn't strippers, they was low-key escorts. A lot of them was taking trips to other countries outside of the show, tricking, you know what I'm saying, getting splashed for money. No names mentioned, you know who you are. But, you know, so let's break out the horns. Rest in peace, Love and Hip Hop. Choke no joke, I'm gone. Hit that like, subscribe to the channel. You already know. I'll be back with more.
Yeah. Jack Brown. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Never did I think hip hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars or Kells. Penitentiary scars. The Man Act. Is it going too far? Back. Y'all industry rats. Y'all whack. That's 100. Or Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac. The go viral. Gene saw the nuts at Ja Rule. At the freak